It was highly anticipated, and now that the U.S. intelligence report on UFOs has been released, people have more questions than answers. The 9-page unclassified report doesn't reveal a lot of information, but experts in the subject say it's historic progress. Our Kasha Gregorczyk joining us live in studio with more reaction on this report.
And Kathleen, a lot of reactions, certainly. There was some disappointment, though, that there weren't any bombshell discoveries a lot of people wanted or expected to hear. But tonight I spoke with documentary filmmaker who's very well versed on the topic of UFOs. He says the report is scratching the surface, but it's still a big leap forward.
It was really lackluster, but what makes me encouraged is how discouraged people are by what was put out, because it means that they want to learn more.
144 UFO cases were studied between 2004 and 2021, and according to a U.S. intelligence report released Friday, only one could be explained. The government says that object was a large deflated balloon. 143 remain a mystery.
The UAP task force had 6 months to compile something on a mystery that goes over decades, and they only had 2 staff members.
While the report left a lot of questions on the table, documentary filmmaker and UFO expert Jeremy Corbell says it signals a historic shift on the topic of unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs.
It's a sea change in attitude. The end result of the report is that UFOs are worthy of scientific study. That has never been the case as far as the United States military publicly was involved.
The report noted UAPs exhibited unusual movement and flight patterns, including propulsion. 11 of the incidents were near misses with military planes. The sightings seem to cluster around military training and testing sites, but those locations also have advanced surveillance. People have thrown around the idea of phenomena being tied to other countries or aliens. The report says there's no indication of either, but asked Corbell if he believes the government knows more than what's laid out in the 9-page report.
Oh, I know for a fact. I have been exposed to information. I know for a fact that the United States military knows a lot more about the UFO mystery, about these craft, and we are not seeing that in the report. But that's okay, because this is now the change where we can begin to talk about it and acknowledge it.
So the report says efforts are underway to make reporting these unexplained phenomena more uniform among all our military branches, and the task force is expected to make an update on those strategies in the next 90 days. And Kathleen, of course, that full report, all 9 pages. I think people were expecting more. It's available on fox5sandiego.com, our website.
And I know you read it and you drew some of the same conclusions that you wish there was more there, but that gentleman was the one who submitted the video of the UFOs over the San Diego coast, and was he satisfied with the answers he got?
You know, I think the general consensus is definitely he's just very encouraged that there is a report to begin with. I think this is a good step forward, but 144 cases were studied and only 1 was identified. So that just shows you there's a lot of work to be done.
Tip of the iceberg.
Yes.
Okay, well, they are unidentified flying objects, so more to be identified. All right, thank you so much, our Kasha Gregorczyk.